Welcome to YOUCANIC. Today we're going to discuss how to remove the window out of your vehicle. Say it was broken and you need to replace it. Well, there's things you need to do to remove the rest of it. Of course, you're going to probably, if it was broken completely, then you're going to be removing this, and that will be covered in more detail. But to just remove this window to get to the regulator so that you can take the pressure off the regulator, first you're going to remove the door panel, and then a good thing is to just remove this so that you can be able to move your window up to these ports here and remove that from the door panel, and that's all covered in other steps, right? So then you're going to, once you get to there, you're going to open these up, okay? And in here is where you would get the screws to be able to remove this glass out, right? So you would turn your key on, and then we're going to raise it. Yeah. It's always touchy. So you're going to see there's two bolts in here, one here, one here. Those are size number 10, and you loosen them. So the back one you loosen, the front one, it's like you're going to take it completely out. Do your best to catch it so you don't have to take it all the way off if you don't need to for what you're doing. And then you're just going to pull the glass up, and if you tip it to the front, then you just pull the rest of it up and out. And that's how you remove the glass out of your vehicle. And like I said, this one you have to take completely out because the way it sets in there, the bolt finishes off in there. So that's why you take the front one completely out, and the back one is just clamped together. But that's how you remove the glass, to be able to relieve the pressure so that when you get into, if you need to replace the window regulator mechanism and so forth. And we'll go over that in more detail. So we've got our window, and we're going to work this piece through the weather stripping. Work it down through, and then just get it all lined up into place. Keep a good grip that you don't just drop the whole thing. You don't want that. At this point, you're going to do the best to have it lined up in the channel on the front and the back. And then you're just going to lower it down. So you lower it down, it sits in the channel, it sits down there. Okay? And we've got the one bolt lined up here, and we got this one that we removed completely to be able to get the window to come completely out. So you're going to do your best. You don't want to drop it, because then otherwise you got to take the whole thing back apart again. That one's an actual bolt that goes into that plastic piece. We're going to take it out. And this one is just a clamp between the window. Get that good and tight. And then raise the window up. Make sure it goes all the way up. Goes all the way down. Seems to operate quite correctly. Alright. So it's all tightened. We've adjusted it, make sure it works. Now we're just going to go ahead, put our grommets back in here. So those are put back in. And that's how you finish putting the window back in for doing the window regulator or any other options. If you just needed to replace the window, then that's all you would have to do is do that. Thanks for watching YOUCANIC, where you can be the mechanic.